Hello everyone, I'm Alex,
I'm Andy.
and today we're back with another tier list. This time it is a video game mascot tier list, but not just a regular one. We're going to be ranking them based on how hireable they are, just to clear up any ambiguities of this super clear and obvious concept. It's going to be in the context of hiring them at Materia, just because obviously different skills come with different jobs, and we need to be very scientific about this. Do you have any thoughts?
Sorry, Sonic fans. I can't afford to keep him on the payroll.
Yeah, we did have to lay off Sonic recently. It was a rough decision. But with all that being said, I have the computer now because Andy was a tyrant last time. We got in real life, in person complaints about his demeanor. So to remedy that, and just because I want to do it, I have access to the computer now.
Sounds good. I've been banned from using technology is what I heard from that.
All right, getting right into it. The first resume on our desk is the bird from Angry Birds. I think it has a name, but it's the red one.
Boo.
Yeah, I put him pretty low. I mean, definitely anger issues, right? That's like his whole thing.
I mean, F tier or below, just because you can't. Your first job on your resume can't be a mobile game if you're gonna work at Materia. So.
Also, kind of like a bringer of destruction,
right?
But I mean, he cares about his children. He's doing it for the eggs. I put him in D. I don't think F.
I mean, do the pigs are they really deserving of that? I don't remember.
They stole the eggs. I'm gonna put him in D.
I think just based on some of these other mascots I see here, I think he's a firm F for me.
Okay, we can do F.
All right.
Banjo, I put him at like B. I trust him, but he's not smart.
Definitely not smart, but I think people would like him. The kids would like him.
That's true. Maybe A then?
No, not A.
B?
B.
Okay. Sticking with B for Banjo, because his name starts with it.
There you go.
Next up is Blinks from Blinks the Time Sweeper. I've never played this game.
He's on a third-rate system.
And I feel like being an Xbox, he must be mischievous, right? There's no way he was an Xbox mascot. He's not mean or something.
Yeah, I think definitely C.
Yeah, I put him in C.
C or D.
Probably C. Okay. If we put the red bird in F, I feel like we also have to put Bomberman in F for similar reasons. About? He's very cute, but he's also kind of a danger.
Yeah, when we were doing the Saturn Bomberman, I had to refrain from making really bad Bomberman jokes. Can you play Bomberman on an airplane?
there is a lot of content like that. Can Bomberman come onto the Materia premises?
No.
So F.
F.
I also did put an NA category. I don't know why. Maybe if we don't know a character or something. Captain Falcon.
We don't have any racing games here.
We don't have. I mean, we have some up there.
I mean, we don't have any racing arcade games.
Yeah. That's true. I don't know if that'd be like you playing a game about running a business, though. I feel like maybe he gets enough of that in his daily. Maybe he just wants to play Dig.
I think he's the adult in the room. I think he's S tier.
Honestly, yeah.
I think you need him to make sure everything just doesn't go to shit.
I mean, maybe A. I feel like.
All right, A.
A. He's not yeah. Okay, Conquer.
A.
Really? Why? No. I feel like D, not quite F. The 2 and F are structural hazards to the store.
Yeah.
So I think maybe D.
D. I'm okay with D.
I think maybe Crash.
Yeah, moved on to Crash.
No, what are you going to say? We can talk about Conquer.
No, I'm just saying, I think an arcade is where you expect humor like Conquer, but it's not too much, but I'm okay with D.
I don't think he'd be able to tone it down.
No.
Crash.
Oh, man, he kind of weirds me out. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's a little... I don't know. I get what you mean, though. His vibes are off. Definitely D or C. I don't think F, but...
I mean, Blinks, he's on par with Blinks for me. I'd put him in C.
I agree. All right, next up is Croc. I feel like that's similar to Banjo. He's just kind of like a dumb, nice guy.
Yeah, but... lesser known.
Yeah, that's true.
Intellectual property here.
So C.
That really knocks him down a level, I think.
That's fair. All right, Cuphead. I don't know much about his personality.
This is a tough one.
I feel like A. I don't know. He gives Paperboy vibes. I could imagine him having a paper route.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll put him in A.
Cool.
He's kind of like he's kind of too cool for school though.
Is he? Okay, I didn't get that from him.
Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, the game. I'm talking more about the game. I guess I'm going meta here, and like, yeah, it's fine. A.
Okay. right next to Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon.
Diddy Kong.
I would hire Diddy. I feel like he's
Should I quote you on that? I would hire Diddy. Is that what you just said?
It's really bad timing right now.
Make sure to include his last name when talking about him. Diddy Kong here.
Yes.
No other.
Diddy Kong. He never been arrested. Diddy Kong.
Yeah. Okay. So where would we put him? B maybe.
Sometimes you just need someone who's just gonna like do what you need to do. Empty out all the coins, all the tokens from the machines. I feel like Diddy could do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Diddy Kong could do that.
Okay, so B maybe. I feel like because he's like, I don't know. My only impression of him is from Smash Bros. And every person that plays Diddy Kong in Smash Bros. Is like kind of annoying. So I kind of think he's annoying too.
But he's in definitely the greatest kart racer of all time. Also,
Diddy Kong Racing. That's true.
I
don't know if that doesn't have anything to do with this job though. That would be on his resume, I guess.
I mean, this is just a bias like hiring process.
Yeah,
I'm giving extra bias to if I liked what game you were in.
That's fair.
Sorry, Angry Bird.
Next up is Donkey Kong. I honestly think A or S. He seems like the strongest candidate.
S?
He's wearing a tie. He's the only one so far. Actually, is Banjo wearing a tie?
He would actually be really helpful moving arcade cabinets around. S tier all the way.
Yeah, because he's... I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes he's a bad guy, but overall he's reliable, and he also has the extra power of just being strong.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Fox. This is like your idol. You want to be just like him.
He is my idol. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely put him in S tier.
Okay.
I feel like he's like the guy that you would hire him because he's your idol, and then he would just like screw up constantly, and you'd be like, "Oh man,
I could see that.
I have to fire Fox McCloud today." How do you fire your idol?
You wake up and you have to fire Fox McCloud. That's your life soon.
That'd be
all right.
Devastating.
Next up is his name Gex? I know the game is Gex.
Is it? Yeah, his name's Gex.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, he's already busy selling car insurance, so I don't know if he wants to work here. He has a pretty good gig going on, I feel like.
Yeah, who invented Gex? Have they sued Geico successfully yet? Or did Geico...
Yeah, I think that...
Which came first?
Geico or Gex?
Geico or Gex? We need... If any of you know, please.
That's a video coming soon.
Yeah.
I think he kind of has the same Crash thing, though. If he's...
Yeah.
Maybe Conker,
I mean, I don't know. He feels like he goes there with Croc and...
He seems
Blinks and all those guys.
He seems maybe like on more of a Conker level. I don't know. I haven't played the Gex games too much. Forgive me, guys. I'm so sorry.
The Saturn Gex game is really good.
Nice.
I was playing a little bit of it the other day.
But he seems like he's kind of vile or like slimy.
He's definitely slimy. Yeah, I think we'd knock him down just for that.
Yeah,
you have to have like good personal hygiene to work at Materia.
No, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Next up is Glover. I don't know much about Glover. I do really want to play Glover. He has an absolutely magnetic aura.
Yeah, he might have trouble like actually doing the job. Like he doesn't really have any fingers because his fingers are his appendages.
That's true. I mean, he could lift things. I could imagine him like. I'm picturing him in my head, and I don't know if it's a guy. Sorry, I don't know Glover's gender, but I'm picturing Glover in my head carrying boxes around and being happy about it.
Yeah. He can just stand in the back and, he's like the guy that hangs out in the bathroom and gives you like a paper towel. He gets the paper towel for you.
Do we have one of those?
Yeah, there's like a really fancy, we're a really fancy like upscale arcade where we have a bathroom attendant and it's Glover.
I could see that. So like maybe B. I do agree with the no appendages thing kind of being a downside.
Yeah, I would do B or C.
I'll go B.
All right.
Diddy Kong and Banjo.
Who is this?
Oh, it's Ninja Gaiden guy. Ryu is his name? Something like that? No, that's Shinobi.
No, you were right the first time.
Was I? Okay. It's Ninja from Ninja Gaiden.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Yeah.
I'm butchering his name after I laughed at you. Greatest game, one of the greatest games of all time.
I do love Ninja Gaiden.
I don't really understand the sprite there.
I think it's
see it. Is it from the later games?
Yeah, it's from like the 3D ones.
I see. I don't, I don't want that type of, like, if you have someone like him working here, like, bad dudes are always going to be in here.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah, he probably brings trouble.
Yeah, he's too serious. We don't need anyone that serious in here. Like,
so maybe D or F. I mean, it's definitely like a safety concern, but I don't know if it's to the level of Angry Bird.
Or he's the bodyguard.
That's true. C?
D.
Okay, I think that's fair. Next up is Jack and Daxter. I've never played Jack and Daxter. He is holding a gun in that image. Is that a gun?
Oh yeah.
It's like a harpoon or something.
Yeah, we're in Massachusetts, so.
Yeah, you can't open carry like that.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker.
D maybe. I still don't think F.
All right, D.
Okay, Kirby.
I think we all know either F or not applicable.
Kirby? Yeah, honestly, maybe Kirby's an NA. I don't think Kirby would understand the job.
Wait, so Kirby in your Nintendo franchise list is S tier.
Absolutely,
but
S.
Kirby in the mascot employee material list is NA.
Yes, I don't rank how much I like games based on how employable their mascots are generally.
Does Kirby talk?
That's a big debate, actually. There's a lot of discourse, but sometimes.
Well,
mostly no. I think Kirby's kind of given up on talking in recent years.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. I think that's a prerequisite for working here.
I mean,
you have to be able to talk.
You could use him as like an inflatable or something. Just have him outside.
That's true.
Waving around.
Yeah.
I think NA. I couldn't even imagine trying to describe a job to Kirby.
That's true.
I think it would be really confusing. Okay, next up is Klonoa. Have you played the Klonoa games?
I have.
Okay, I want to, but I haven't.
I mean, I like the game. I can't,
Yeah, conflate those two.
Yeah. I feel like if you take away the amazing platforming, it's just another C or D.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like similar to Cuphead. Like I could imagine Klonoa. I guess I think we
got a little too ahead of ourselves with Cuphead. Like too early on in the.
We could move him. I don't think he should go. I don't know. Look at that pose.
I want to switch Diddy Kong and Cuphead.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And then you can stick Klonoa in B.
Okay, that makes sense.
Is the next one Kratos?
The next one is Kratos, which seems like a similar thing to Ryu, maybe.
Yeah.
Is this too dangerous?
Yeah. No one. Also, he's got like dad vibes now, right?
That's kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe F. I feel like being the god of war has to be a little more extreme than being a ninja.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Who is this? That's Lara Croft, I think. Does she have a bow ever?
In the newer ones.
Okay, yeah, that's Lara Croft.
It's 2024.
Is that all you have to say? It is 2024.
This is going to be canceled.
Women can work now.
What I mean, just I don't know what a controversial character this has been over the decades.
She's a grave robber. Basically.
I can't erase my the era that I grew up in with Lara Croft. I can't get past that.
You could hire her and Fox here.
That's true.
Is that your dream?
Lara Croft and Fox McCloud running Materia.
I mean, I don't know. She seems. I've never played a Tomb Raider game.
I mean, I think she can go with Ryu in the same.
You think she's dangerous? Like she attracts danger?
Yeah.
I feel like she seeks it out. If she's going in
isn't she an heiress to like a fortune? Does she actually need a job?
That's true. I mean,
that's not applicable.
All of these people kind of have better things to. That's not true. I don't think Gex has much to be doing.
No, Gex, Croc, Crash, Blinks.
Yeah, they are
these
not.
People need jobs.
That's true. Yeah, Lara Croft has a job.
Lara Croft does not need a job.
Okay, next up is what's his name?
Leon.
Okay, yeah,
Leon Kennedy
from Resident
Evil. Oh my god, he's like up there with Fox. If Leon walked in here, I would let him do whatever he wanted. He's like cool. My hero. Okay. Like I want him to escort me through like a castle.
Would he be good at this job though?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. Well, where'd we put Fox?
When you're that pretty, you can do anything.
S seems too much. He's also holding a gun.
He is holding a gun.
Jax.
Yeah. I think that actually, you got to take him down.
Maybe B.
Sure.
Okay.
But he's like a licensed professional federal agent.
That's true.
Like he's about. Like,
well, that also means he probably has better stuff to be doing.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that knocks him down to B.
Yeah.
Link. can't speak.
Right.
Which is a
I think
thing.
the Kirby logic has to apply here to Link.
No.
Like, if you can't
No,
talk,
at least
you
Kirby.
can't-
No, because Link has like a human understanding of the world. I feel like he'd
From
understand the job.
He has a human understanding of Hyrule.
That's true. Hyrule's a lot like Worcester. In a lot of ways.
Said no one ever. Worcester is the Hyrule of New England.
Yeah, I think that's what people commonly say.
Yeah.
Where are we putting him? I don't think NA. You can explain a job to Link.
Like fishing.
What?
Like fishing.
Is that his job? I don't get the reference here.
I don't know, that's the only thing besides saving the world,
That's
the only
the
other thing he does is fish.
Yeah, but all these people are saving the world. I'd put him like B also, probably.
Sure.
He's like Leon, like overall good, but baggage. All right, who's next? Luigi. He's got to go at least B. I mean,
he's like the working man's working man.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe S.
S,
Honestly.
I think,
yeah. If
right?
do we have anyone in S yet? We do. We have. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think he can go up there with those guys.
Okay. And then next, of
Mario
course,
is
Mario.
definitely B. You can't put him above Luigi. He can't focus as much as his brother.
That is true, and he also is a doctor already, so he has other things going on.
Also true.
And a plumber, I guess. I forgot about Master Chief.
I mean,
his whole thing is he's just like an employee. Like he's a really, really good employee, right?
like he's a company man.
Yeah, well, he's working for. I guess I haven't played. I don't know Halo enough to know the lore. I have played Halo, but
He's just too serious. I think you gotta put him with Kratos.
in F. Okay, no, I think at least D. He's not
I
the
would
god
hire
of war.
Bomberman before I'd hire Master Chief.
That's fair. Okay, he is a little too serious. Mega Man is next up.
S all the way.
I feel like he should go. He's somewhere on like the Diddy Kong Cuphead spectrum of just being like a good kid. Is Diddy Kong a kid? I've always assumed he was.
Diddy Kong's definitely a kid.
Okay.
How freaking fun would it be if you worked in an arcade with Diddy Kong and Mega Man?
I think I'd get annoyed
Right?
pretty quick.
Annoyed?
They'd be like playing tag or something.
He also does his blaster turn into a hand? I haven't watched a lot of the.
He has at least one
cartoons.
hand here, which is better than Glover, who's also in D.
Yeah, I'm okay with B. That's fine.
I don't know who that's the first character. I have no idea who that is.
Wow.
Some little cat.
Wow.
Who is it? Is that from
Wow.
Final Fantasy?
Wow.
I feel like I saw someone like that in Final Fantasy, the like Pokemon Final Fantasy.
It's a
whatever that game.
Moogle. It's a Moogle.
From
Final Fantasy.
Okay, so I was right. Why isn't Cloud here? Maybe he's later. Okay, well, where would you
I saw
put
him
this
there.
then?
I saw him down there. Well, since the arcade is called Materia,
Oh, that's
I kind of feel like he has to be in S tier.
At the very least, it could be a mascot pretty easily.
Yes, if we wouldn't get sued by Square.
Yeah. You actually, that name had nothing to do with Final Fantasy, but you came up with it. You actually hadn't heard of it.
Yeah, it's actually an Italian word for material.
I think that
has
is
nothing
true.
to do with anything Final Fantasy.
Next up is Pac-Man.
S tier. You can't.
Yeah.
It's an arcade. That's like a no-brainer.
That's a good point. I mean, all of these people. No, I mean, just off vibes alone, I maybe would put Pac-Man in S or A. All these people are from video games, though. We didn't say that for Mario. I guess that's not an arcade. I mean, it
It's
was,
just because
but-
he's Mario.
Okay.
I don't like Mario.
Parappa the Rappa is another person who already has a job. He is a Rappa, so I don't know if he needs Materia. But I mean, I don't know. He probably needs a side gig. Music is not.
Yeah, I feel like he's very Worcester.
That's
He's a Worcester character.
He'd fit in. I think A or S, honestly.
A. I'm not gonna put him in S.
But he's
with the Moogle.
He's a fun-loving dog with the Moogle and Pac-Man. Pac-Man makes sense. All right, Pikachu is an animal. Fully an animal.
Fully an animal. I'm putting this severely in with the Kirby logic.
I think
not
that's fair.
applicable. And like Pika is cute. Like only like 5 or 6 times in a row.
No, it's been cute my whole life. I've never gotten tired of it.
Oh my god.
Next up is Prinny, which is a Disgaea adjacent, at least, character.
That's like pretty on brand with everything Materia. Like I feel like
Yeah,
he's
and their
kinda-
whole things are like they're servants that don't question
Yeah.
anything, which is exactly the type of worker you want. So I'm going to put him in S.
and that we just have an army of people here that just
We have an
that
army
just serve us.
of mindless little guys that just do whatever we tell them to.
Yeah.
Next up is the rabbit from Rabbids. That's F. I don't even care.
Yeah.
They bring nothing good. They're annoying. They're reckless. That one's holding a plunger.
I agree.
Okay.
Unless he's on the bathroom detail.
No, I think the bathroom would be Glover would be having a horrible time if the rabbit was in there with him.
That's true.
Okay, next up is Ratchet and Clank.
They're like I mean, I gotta be honest. I know people love Ratchet and Clank, like love Ratchet and Clank. But if I had been playing Blinks and you had not told me what the game was, I wouldn't have known if I was playing.
Secretly swap out the discs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say C. We haven't put anyone in C recently,
that works.
anyways. Rayman, I feel like is a Conker type of deal. D maybe.
Sure.
He does have fingers. He doesn't have arms.
Is it the Jaguar Rayman?
The best one.
The best one.
All right. Next up is Rystar. I mean, he has a cool ability. You really easily turn off the light up there.
That's true. That is a challenge. That's actually probably the biggest challenge.
That is the hardest part of the job.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know much about him. I don't think there is much to him besides that.
I think it's B or C.
I'll put him in C. We need more
right.
in C. He doesn't have much of a personality.
Yeah.
Next up is Ryu.
The real Ryu.
Yeah. The Street. I really wanted to say Tekken there. The Street Fighter Ryu. I know which is which.
You know, I take it back. I think he would be the most badass person to just.
Yeah, but if one I feel like if one like kind of buff customer came in, Ryu would try to start something.
Like fight him.
Yeah.
Like on the street. Like
yeah.
fight him out. Take him out on the street and fight him.
He's like Brawlic. Yeah. I feel like D or C.
D.
Okay. Right next to Rayman. Next up is Sackboy. I love this guy. I don't know much about... He kind of just runs through life, though. I don't know.
He would probably actually get, like, caught on stuff. There's a lot of, like, sharp objects
that is
here
true.
In the arcade, and I feel like that could do some major damage to his body.
I don't think he could use a phone, either, if he's made out of crochet or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, C? Because I think he's trustworthy. I trust Sackboy. He's not, like, mischievous.
We have no money to steal.
Next up is Samus. I mean, she's another person that's got better stuff going on, but also I trust her. I don't know. B, C,
C.
Okay.
I don't think she could take her job seriously here.
Because there's just bigger things going on.
There's just bigger things going on.
Yeah, no, that's true. Okay. Next up is Sans. I've never played Undertale. Have you?
I have played Undertale.
Okay.
You can't trust that guy.
Yeah, that's true. He's bad. D, F. I don't know if he's like, he's not like a harbinger of destruction.
Not like the next guy.
Yeah, speaking of that, Shadow. But I don't know. I mean, if we could... He has like a moral compass, you know? If Shadow cared about Materia, it would be protected.
It's true. I don't know. He's still a bad guy.
I feel like he has less baggage than the other people in D, though. Like, Conker and Gex and Rayman are never going to take anything seriously or care. Shadow's not going to, like, mess with Materia just for the sake of messing with it, you know?
That's true.
I think C.
C. I'm okay with that.
Okay, next up is Shantae. I haven't really played these games. Wait, that wasn't Lara Croft, because that's Lara Croft. Who did we put... Who is this? Is it from, like, Horizon?
It's a new Lara Croft.
Is it?
No, I think that is... Yeah,
Horizon Zero Dawn person? I don't know who that even is. Let's put her in, like, B or something, though.
B? Recognizing that she has bumped her up, or we feel guilty that we didn't know who she was, so we're trying to make up for it in the hiring process.
Well, also, I don't want all of our top 3 rows to just be men. we have a little bit of an HR
This
issue.
is very problematic.
Yes. I mean, I guess we don't know.
Overall, this is all problematic.
We don't know what Glover is, so there's something there. But I feel like maybe B. I don't know. I've never played Horizon Zero Dawn, and I probably never will.
I mean, I think you got to just put all of the ones who have bigger things to do are just in C or below, I think.
Well, then we gotta adjust a lot. Fox has better things to do.
No, he doesn't. There's
He doesn't?
There's no Star Fox game. There's no Star Fox game.
I guess he isn't still getting games. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put her in C.
If you ain't still getting games, you're ripe for employment.
Well, Shantae really isn't. I mean, she's getting remakes. Is she a genie? Like, can she cast...
She's a half genie.
Okay. Oh, right? Yeah, I forgot that was like the whole title of it. So she can do 1.5 wishes or something? Is that how that works?
That's exactly how that works. Yeah, I think I would put her in... I actually really like the Shantae games.
Yeah.
And I would... Yeah, I think Mega Man.
Next to Mega Man?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Next up is Shovel Knight.
Put him there with Mega Man in the C. He's in the middle of the pack.
That's fair.
He's just a middle of the pack guy.
Mega Man's in B, which I think makes sense. I think Shovel Knight's better.
Wait, is Simon Belmont not on here?
Who's that?
Oh, there we go. Wait, which Belmont is that, though?
The blonde one.
The blonde one?
Yeah. That's Simon, I think. Richter's not blonde.
No.
Those are the only two I know.
Okay.
Dracula's there somewhere.
We'll pretend it's Simon Belmont.
I think it is.
I'm really upset they didn't, the Nintendo cartoon, the superhero team. Oh man, what was that?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, what? Yeah. There was a cartoon in the 80s about it was all mascots on a superhero team with...
There was video game characters?
Yeah. And they fought like Mother Brain and Dr. Wily.
Are you making this up?
No, I'm not. And King Hippo.
I've never heard a single reference to this.
Captain N in the game squad. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, I never knew that existed.
Yeah, so the Simon Belmont was one of the cartoon the cartoon version of Simon Belmont from Captain N and the game squad or whatever. It should be the image here. Yeah. Okay, and in that case, I would put him S tier.
Simon, no, he's definitely one of the hazards, right?
No, you need him for Dracula's return.
Is Dracula gonna?
Well, you're gonna walk out the door and you're gonna see Dracula's castle in the sky, and you're gonna be like, God damn it! Why did we not hire a Belmont?
Is Dracula chasing him though? Like, I feel like Dracula wouldn't come to Materia unless Simon was here behind the counter.
I mean, you don't know. You don't know when Dracula's castle is gonna appear.
I cannot put him in S. He's dangerous. He's also carrying a weapon. I guess Fox also is. And Luigi. Yeah, that's not a weapon. That's a vacuum. Which would be very helpful. I feel like
that's another... we totally missed opportunity with Luigi in the vacuum for vacuuming the store.
Yeah. Well, we got there. We made the joke.
Yeah, you can put Castlevania in A.
Yeah, that's his name. Castlevania. Castlevania from Castlevania.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Dragon Quest from Dragon Quest.
I mean...
No limbs.
I love the slime. I just... Yeah, that's fine.
Gotta be another NA. Sly Cooper.
You know,
he has the word Sly in his name. I can't trust him that much.
He's up there with Conker and Gex in my opinion.
Not an outright hazard, but not trustworthy. Snake.
Uh oh. Is this real Snake or is this? It
looks like a Smash Bros. Brawl version.
Which Snake is that? Is it Solid Snake? Is it?
I don't know. I don't even know what the difference is. I've never played a Metal Gear game in my life. The only Metal Gear game I've played is fixing a watch. That's not even true. Okay.
But have you ever put a giant cardboard box over yourself and tried to sneak through it?
I've put a giant cardboard box over myself.
And snuck around a complex?
I haven't done that. Maybe I'll try that someday.
Dylan is...
Dylan wants it. Yeah, this is his fox right here.
Dylan, should we put Snake? Where should we put Snake?
Yeah, this is an interactive.
Would you come to Materia if Snake was working here? I think you would. I mean, same logic as the other.
Has better things going on.
Better things going on.
Yeah, I'll put him in D. Sonic. Okay, you had a hot take about Sonic or something?
I was just being
facetious.
Yeah, he's A for me. S or A. Like, I mean, he's like...
I feel like B. I mean, he's mischievous, though. And he's like...
No, he's S.
S? Yes. Sonic?
Yeah, he's super fast, so he can do literally everything you need him to do in like a second.
It takes Rob 4 seconds to get across Materia. You don't need to be that fast. This is a pretty small space.
Yeah, but, I mean, time is money, regardless of how many seconds it is. And you can pay him in chili dogs.
That's true. You could pay him in chili dogs.
Or gold rings.
Those seem more expensive than regular money.
Maybe.
I'll put him in A. He's definitely not S.
What are you talking about?
He's like a...
We put the Moogle in S.
Because well, the Moogle just has to exist and be a mascot. That's all it has to do, and it's perfect for the job.
All right, yeah, Sonic in A is fine. That's fine.
Okay, next up is Spyro.
I mean, I think the fire is it's a hazard.
I think he can control that, though.
Can he?
I don't know. I haven't played Spyro. I don't know.
I mean, I guess C.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that makes sense. Put him with Rystar, his best friend, in my
Rystar
in my writings, in my secret writings I have. Next up is Steve from Minecraft. S. I don't know. Steve definitely doesn't have better things to be doing.
That is true. I think you would enjoy his life here on Materia, where there's not like zombies and stuff trying to kill him at nighttime.
Yeah. That's true. It is a step up. Okay. Yeah, I think S. Next up is that guy even a character?
Pip-Boy! Yes!
Okay, I thought it was just like a logo or something.
Well, he is a character and a logo.
I don't know much about him.
He's the mascot.
I was Dragonborn, not here.
Why is Dragon Boy? Who?
Dragonborn from Skyrim.
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
I think you said Dragon Boy. Who's Dragon Boy?
we just did Dragon Boy Spyro.
I see. Yes. Pip-Boy would be an amazing addition to the Materia team. Like you can put him on signage with like 1950s phrases that are funny and ironic. Like I don't know.
A or S?
A.
Next up is Yoshi. I feel like that's another A, maybe. Can't speak, which is a big downside.
But he can eat. He can eat stuff.
That's true. I also can do that. I would like to point that out.
You know, would he eat trash? That's my question. If Yoshi would eat all the trash,
no,
I would hire him.
Everything he's ever eaten has been like a living thing.
Would Kirby eat the trash? Maybe I'm second guessing Kirby.
Kirby would eat the trash, but also like the door and the money and the games and us probably.
And then when we'd ask for it back, it would just be
it would be gone.
It would just be a white blob.
Yep.
Yoshi
though, you can literally trust Yoshi with your life. Like,
can he talk though? I don't think he speaks.
But he's so trust. You can ride him around. You could do the talking. He's just your legs.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah, I would ride.
Be like your personal champion.
I would ride Yoshi.
Okay, S-A.
Up and down the arcade for the 4 seconds it takes to walk from one side to the other.
I feel like maybe S, honestly. We didn't get to put Yoshi in S last time. Let's put Yoshi in S this time.
Fine.
Finally, Yoshi has made it to S, for the record. Okay, next up is actually
90s Lara Croft.
Which, would we put her when we thought it was her last time, D?
Sure.
Okay. Next up is Chocobo, which I think is just kind of Yoshi again. But it doesn't have hands. I feel like you have to lose 1 rank for not having hands. Why is Rayman here again? Wait, what is this?
Chocobo is definitely just an animal. So if you're gonna
that's true.
do the Pikachu slime logic, you gotta put the Chocobo. But it is from Final Fantasy. The name is
true.
Materia. Chocobo.
Maybe another S then?
Could be
another mascot.
Yeah, we're just gonna default all Final Fantasy characters to S tier.
Is that true? Are you putting Cloud in S tier?
Sure.
He has a giant sword. He couldn't fit through the door.
People would come just to see his sword, though. His giant sword.
I feel like he can't be S. I don't know. I think we have to separate Cloud from Final Fantasy for 1 second here. He is a guy with a giant sword that has better things to be doing.
All right, fine.
I think C, maybe.
You'll have to apologize to Dylan again.
Hey, where do we put Snake? Oh, we put him pretty low. And where do we put Simon? Oh, we put Simon in A.
Yeah.
Dylan has some satisfaction. Simon. Okay, old Pat. I'm gonna just ignore those 2 because we already did both of them.
All right. So we're good.
Yes, these are all. Everyone in S tier will be getting hired at Materia soon. Do you have any thoughts? Anyone you want to move around or anything to say for yourself?
No, I feel pretty good about this.
Yeah,
list. I mean, I guess would Banjo, that would have been like a 2 for 1.
I don't think Kazooie does much.
Oh, no.
I mean, he flies and he like spits eggs. So what Yoshi does, pretty much.
I mean, that might be more than Glover, but I guess they're in the same.
We did put Glover. Glover just seems very well mannered.
That's true.
He's like a concierge or something.
I'm pretty happy with this list.
All right.
I'm sad there's no, what did you say, Dragonborn from Skyrim or any undead from Dark Souls
or like Crom or something.
Oh yeah, there's no Fire Emblem representation on there.
Nope. All right. Well, if you have no closing thoughts, thank you guys for watching. If you become a video game character, we will.
Earthworm Jim.
He wasn't here. Well, where would he be?
He'd be S tier.
Why?
He's my favorite character of all time.
That seems okay. Fine. Bias. Whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching. Tune in next time. We're definitely be doing more tier lists, more silly and quirky ones because they're fun to do. We have a lot of cool ideas. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, tell everybody you've ever met about it. Join our Patreon. We have memberships starting at $1 a month. They will help us make more videos, more bigger and better content, keep the store open, maybe hire some video game characters here, all that stuff. And yeah, have a good life.
Yeah, if you're ever in Worcester, Massachusetts, come on down to the arcade.
Yes.